Hey guys, this is SeetherCord here, and welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video, we got ourselves quite a fun video for you guys today, ladies and gentlemen. Today's video, we're going to be covering a really popular thing on the internet right now and how it relates to the furry fandom. Today, we're going to be talking about the white knights, the ladies' mans, aka the simps of the furry fandom. Now, I know that pretty much if you've been on the internet at all for the past like 2 or 3 months, you've heard of this term, and I won't deny that it's pretty much already been beaten to the point of a dead horse with this whole simp concept, but I feel like it's important to make this video because we need to bring out the simps of the furry fandom. And I'm not making this video to necessarily hate on the simps, because we got to give them their time to shine, because this channel is dedicated to have every aspect of the furry fandom, be it the weird side or the fat side or the simp side of the furry fandom. Let it have its moment, because we need to cover everything. Everything. Now, before we get into how this relates to the furry fandom, let's give a little bit of an explanation as to what a simp is and why it's so relevant today. So, if we take a second to look at the Urban Dictionary definition of the term simp, one of the definitions is a man that puts himself in a subservient/submissive position under women in hopes of winning them over, without the female bringing anything to the table. Another is a man that puts too much value on a female for no reason. Another is a man that prides himself with chivalry in hopes of getting sexual gratification from women. One last one is a square with no game other than rolling out the red carpet for every female. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with treating women right. I do believe that you should treat women right, but you shouldn't do it with the intention of getting some game. Like, you really shouldn't, you know? Why don't you just be yourself and then wait for girls to find you attractive and awesome with how awesome of a person you are, instead of going out of your own way to impress them? So it's pretty much kind of more like a modern day white knight, in my opinion, except if you take out the political aspect of it, I would say. And instead of saving the girl, it's more so just pandering to them. But anyways, guys, you shouldn't have to feel like you have to impress girls to end up getting people to date you. If you want a girl to date you, just be yourself and be nice to everyone, and then eventually you'll find the right person. But anyways, now let's talk about exactly why the whole simp term is really big now these days. And I hope that the simp word has not been a demonetizable word. We've already had a few of those go around right now. I don't really see simp as a advertiser unfriendliness to it, but I hope to God that's not going to be the case. So let's begin. To quickly explain what's going on with why the simp term is so popular now these days is because a few months ago, there was a situation on TikTok where there was this girl who was a pretty clear Bernie Sanders supporter. She was doing a lot of TikTok memes and dances and everything while wearing a Bernie Sanders crop top.
Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer. Yeah, boomer. Whatever you say, boomer. Okay, boomer.
And she had a lot of people go after her and criticize her for her political beliefs. And this video isn't going after whether or not you should support him or not, or support whatever political ideology. That's not really the point. This whole situation is more so involving the response of certain men over the Bernie Sanders girl. Now, if we take a second to think about the Urban Dictionary definition of the term simp, I will not deny we saw quite a bit of simping going on when it came to this Bernie Sanders girl. I will not deny that, and some of it was pretty freaking funny. I guess the funniness to it is because I don't know, I feel like most guys at some point in their lives does act like a simp. I think it's inevitable, you know, especially when you're in high school or something. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the times these simp comments about this Bernie Sanders girl, they turned out to be 13, 14, or 15 or so years old. And when it came to all these guys defending this girl and simping for her, when the moment came out that this girl announced that she had a boyfriend, the simps went crazy, ladies and gentlemen. They were like, "Oh, I'm done with you, F you, rah, rah, rah." And so basically all the guys that were basically defending this girl were all just because they wanted some action. You know, they like to disguise it maybe "Oh no, I'm actually for you, baby, I'm for you. Hey, I have a boyfriend." "Oh, screw you, you're horrible, you're slutty." Ah. So yeah, pretty much at the end of the day with this whole situation, we saw some pretty hardcore simping here, didn't we? I won't deny, the Bernie Sanders girl, she is very pretty, you know, she's very pretty, you know, nice long hair, nice rack, you know, really nice tannish skin and all, And I don't know, she has a cute face, you know, she has a really cute face. But come on, guys, like, you know, like you don't know this girl, you know, like I don't know really, like just leaving like comments just defending them is possibly going to get you to possibly have some action with her, possibly. And also, I think with how hardcore the simping was, I think it was kind of obvious, and she probably would have noticed, you know. Now, a lot of you guys are probably asking yourselves right now, Seether, gone on for like 5 minutes now. What the hell does this have to do with furries? Well, let me explain that for you guys. I, in my own personal opinion, and if you watch my past video about manipulative girls within the furry fandom, I think there are definitely a lot of cases, not the majority of furries, but there is a small subsection of the furry community where you have the small, either bisexual male furries or the even smaller straight male furry population of the community online, and you will see quite a bit of simping as well. I have definitely witnessed that quite a bit within my past 5 years within the furry fandom. Like, listen guys, I've been on Skype for furries, I've been on Discord for furries, I've been on Telegram for furries, hell, I might even be getting on WhatsApp for furries, who knows. But I will not deny, there's definitely been cases of just some hardcore simping for the female furry demographic of the community. Especially when it comes to like the bisexual furries. I'm not saying that's every single one, but you'll have these guys within the furry community that either seem a little bit dismissive to wanting to date other guys within the community that I'll talk to, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm bisexual, I'm omnisexual, I'm trisexual, whatever. And then once a girl like comes into these Discord calls, because I won't deny, yeah, there definitely is a decent sized female population within the community, but in my personal experience, not that many of them go on Skype or Discord. All right, they don't. And when there finally is one, the total tone of these certain male furries change completely. They give all their attention to this girl and be like, hey girl, how you doing? You know, hey, I'm a really nice guy, you know, I think you're really great, you know, and all, oh my God, I love your story and all. I think you're really great. And I'm just like, oh my God, the simp energy is rampant. Woo! Hey, can you come in here for a second? Okay guys, so I got my girlfriend in here right now. Tell us your personal experience with noticing some hardcore simping within your time within the furry community since you've been in here for like, what, 8-9 years? Do you have any examples?
Sadly, it wasn't from the furry community. Mm-hmm. I don't know if bronies count as furries, but...
Okay, we can to an extent. They're like a subspecies, but...
Yeah, just like Sonic fans.
Yep.
The two people that were like kind of simping at me, they would buy me like My Little Pony merchandise. You know the Fluttershy pop that's up there?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a guy simping.
That was like some super... Like, you also even notice too, like if you go into like certain Discord calls or so, not even like the actual physical action simping, like buying you stuff, but just like the way they interact with you, like they give most of their attention to you and ignore all the other guys in the call.
Oh yeah. And like there was this one guy that would keep buying me stuff like My Little Pony toys and books and stuff like that, and then he asked me out and I was like, no dude, thank you, but no. And then he was like, but I bought you all that shit. And I was like, what does that have to do with me liking you? I still don't like you, but thanks for the stuff.
And then would they also be like, well, I'm different than most guys, you know? Most guys don't get me, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like thing is, like, you're not going to find a guy like me, you know? All the other guys are douchebags, you know?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so thank you for coming in here. Now get out, okay? So yeah, when it comes to just overall seeing furries within the community, like simping, it's definitely an occurring thing. And I'm not saying I kind of blame them that much, you know. If you are a straight furry like me, you kind of understand the struggle a little bit with like the female population of furries being significantly smaller. My case would work pretty well, you know, if Cramshy like eventually like, you know, starts an OnlyFans or like has like a secret Snapchat to sell her nudes and everything and leaves me, then so be it. But I'd noticed in my demographics that I got at least a 33% female population. So ladies, if you're 18 and up, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm pretty much there. You know, I ain't gonna be simping, but I'm just gonna tell you I'm different than most guys, and I understand you better. I can make you feel good, you know? But again, guys, at the end of the day, just don't simp. You know, don't simp. I know it's common to do at some point in your life for a girl you like. You know, it's kind of a high school thing going on where you don't know. And a lot of us furries, you know, we don't have that much social lives, and we probably never have been with a girl before. But just, you know, again, girls don't like it for the most part. If you want a girl to genuinely like you, Be yourself, and if she can't accept you for who you are, then she ain't good enough for you. So anyways, that's gonna pretty much wrap up this video for you guys today. How do you guys feel about hardcore simping within the furry fandom? Do you guys feel like it exists? Do you guys feel like it doesn't exist? Hell, do you feel like there might be some simping for gay furries towards other gay furries? Let me know down in the comment section down below. If you enjoy my content and want to further help out my channel, please consider donating to me on Patreon to get access to exclusive content only for patrons. If you want to make only a one-time donation instead of a monthly donation, please consider donating to me on Ko-fi. Please consider smashing that like button, turn on the notification bell, and subscribing all together. Also, make sure to check out my main gaming channel known as SeetherCord Games and my no commentary gaming channel known as Seether Chills. All that will be linked down in the dibbly-dibbly-doo down below. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I've been SeetherCord, and I will see you guys in the next video. Remember, ladies, like, I'm different than most guys, you know. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure you understand that I'm different than most guys, because I understand you. You know, like, I can make you feel good. And make sure you donate to my Patreon as well. Goodbye, everyone. No, Toad's got it.
Aw.
If he didn't win the minigame, I might have gotten it.
Oh my god, sounds like he's like on drugs or something.
Well, you do got that crackhead energy, like they said you did.